One of the most common and important question types on the TEAS reading section is about finding the main idea and supporting details. In this video, we'll break down how to spot the main idea quickly, how to tell it apart from a topic or detail, and how to use clues in the text to answer correctly. What is the main idea? The main idea is the central point the author wants you to understand. It's not just the topic, it's what the author is saying about that topic. Let's say the topic is heart health. A main idea would be, regular exercise is essential for maintaining heart health. See the difference? The topic is the subject, but the main idea is a statement or claim about that subject. The main idea is usually found in the first or last sentence of a paragraph, but not always. That's why you need to read with focus and ask, what's the author trying to say overall? What ties everything together? What are supporting details? Once you've found the main idea, look for supporting details. These are the facts, examples, or explanations the author uses to back up the main idea. If the main idea is a claim, the supporting details are the evidence. They often include statistics, real-life examples, explanations or descriptions, quotes or expert opinions. A good test-taking habit. When you read a paragraph, try to label the main idea in your own words, and then quickly identify the key facts that support it. How to find the main idea and supporting details. If you're ever stuck trying to find the main idea, here's a simple 4-step strategy you can use every time. Step 1. Ask yourself, what's the big picture? What's the overall point the author is making? Try to see the forest, not just the trees. Step 2. Eliminate anything that's extreme, too specific, or doesn't reflect the whole passage. If it's just a one-sentence fact, or it sounds too narrow or off-topic, cross it out. The main idea should apply to the entire paragraph or passage. Step 3. Paraphrase it. Try to summarize the paragraph in your own words using just one sentence. If you can do that, you're likely looking at the main idea. Step 4. Find the evidence. Once you have the main idea, look for the facts, examples, or explanations the author uses to support it. Those are your supporting details. This process will help you stay focused and avoid falling for those shiny details that sound impressive but don't match the big idea. Common traps to avoid. Now let's go over a few common traps that show up in TEAS reading questions and how to avoid them. Trap number 1. Choosing a supporting detail instead of the main idea. Just because a sentence includes a statistic, a name, or a bold fact doesn't mean it's the main idea. Ask yourself, is this the central message, or just one piece of evidence? If it's only part of the picture, it's not the main idea. Trap number 2. Picking the first sentence automatically. Yes, the first sentence often introduces the topic, but don't assume it's the main idea without checking the rest of the paragraph. Sometimes the main point builds over time and shows up at the end. Trap number 3. Choosing an answer that's too broad or too narrow. An answer that sounds like it could apply to almost anything is probably too broad, and if it only covers a small part of the passage, it's too narrow. The main idea should reflect the full scope of the paragraph or passage, not just one section. Trap number 4. Letting personal opinions influence your answer. Stick to what the passage actually says, even if you don't agree with it. Your job isn't to judge the content, it's to understand what the author is communicating. Keeping these traps in mind will help you stay focused and accurate. Practice example. Let's put everything we've learned into practice with a quick example. Here's a short paragraph. Social media platforms have transformed the way people connect with each other. While some argue that these platforms decrease real-life interaction, many users find that they build new communities and maintain long-distance relationships more easily. As long as users stay mindful of screen time, social media can be a valuable communication tool. Now here's the question. What is the main idea of this paragraph? A. Social media is dangerous when overused. B. Some users prefer real-life interaction. C. Social media helps people stay connected. D. Screen time should be limited. Take a second to think about it. The correct answer is C. Social media helps people stay connected. Why? Because that's the overall message of the entire paragraph. The first sentence introduces the topic. The second gives examples of how people use social media to build and maintain connections. And the last sentence reinforces the idea that, when used mindfully, it's a valuable tool. The other answers are partial ideas or supporting details. For example, limiting screen time is mentioned, but it's not the main point, and saying social media is dangerous, that's not supported by the paragraph at all. So remember, always choose the answer that reflects the big picture, not just one detail. Identifying the main idea and supporting details is a skill that shows up constantly on the TEAS. And now you've got a method to do it with confidence. Focus on the big picture, eliminate traps, and always look for the evidence.